This sort of thing is a significant part of the New Testament writings, and to casual observers, people that have not studied the Christian faith with any depth, they think that the moral teachings of Christianity are basically the bulk of our religion. That's why they think we're just like everybody else. It's just a set of rules. They think that Christian morality is the bulk of our religion. But to the well-taught disciple, the one with a discerning ear, we know that Christian morality is simply how we live. That's just how we are to live. It's our practical theology, we would say. It's not the basis of our faith. It's not how we get saved. It's not the cause of our peace with God. It's not because we're good. It's not the cause of our justification, our assurance, or our hope. We're not hoping in our good works, our obedience, our personal change into godliness. All of those things are anchored in the accomplished work of Jesus Christ. That is the actual bulk of our religion. Outsiders just can't seem to get past the morality part because they hate the idea of abandoning their sin. We, however, are called to walk in holiness. We are called to abandon that sin. And that is the appeal Paul started this chapter with, and that is the appeal he makes again in verse 17. Paul is insisting Christians lead a different kind of lifestyle than the world in both thinking and behavior. It's not just one of those. It starts with our thinking and it moves to our behavior. He grounds it all in the truth and in our doctrine, and we've already talked about that, and he's getting on here with behavior. So here he begins in the negative by contrasting how the Gentiles live. When describing unbelievers, he says their thinking is futile, their understanding is darkened, they are ignorant, their hearts are hardened, and they are callous. That is quite an indictment of the unbeliever, of the unregenerate soul. A few chapters ago, when we were covering man's inability, man's bondage in his will, we called even more scripture to testify to man's spiritual deadness, man's impotence spiritually. That deadness and inability starts internally. It starts in their mind, in their futile thinking, their darkened mind, their hardened hearts. It starts there. Their thinking is, quite frankly, absurd.